Today's topic, how to burn belly fat. Today I want to show you how you can finally get rid of this annoying belly fat that you are carrying around for way too long. And the first tip I want to share with you is a tip that's specifically focused on your diet. And I invite you to avoid diets that are high in trans fats. And there's been one study that really surprised me, and that's also kind of funny, but that proves very well how dangerous trans fats are for your health and also for your body weight. In a 6-year study, researchers discovered that monkeys, yes, monkeys, not humans, that monkeys who consumed a high trans fat diet gained 33% more abdominal fat than those monkeys who were eating a diet high in monosaturated fat. And monosaturated fat is often contained in, for example, fruits that are high in fat, for example, avocados, and in nuts. So these natural fats are not the issue. So many people believe that in order to lose weight, you have to cut off and cut out and throw away all the fat, but that's not true. Monosaturated fat can be healthy for our body. In fact, our body needs fat. However, the problem is trans fat. And trans fats are in all the delicious but all the unhealthy foods such as French fries, everything that is fried. It's in burgers, it's in a lot of packaged foods. For example, when you go to the supermarket and you buy those foods that you can just put in the microwave and they are ready very fast and they taste so good, they are usually loaded with trans fats. And that's why it's important that you consume fat, but that you consume fat from natural sources and healthy sources. And this is also closely related to the diet that I want to share with you in just a second. But another tip I have for you when it comes to losing belly fat and burning belly fat is to consume a fiber-rich diet, because studies show that fiber promotes weight loss in 2 different ways. First of all, it has a positive effect on your metabolism, a positive effect on your digestive system. And the other reason why a high fiber diet is so effective is because fiber makes you feel full fast. And there's even a third benefit, and that's that most food, and that's mainly vegetables and fruits that are very high in fiber, is also very low in calories compared to food which is often low in fiber. So you have the benefit that, for example, if you eat vegetables, if you eat fruits, also if you eat potatoes and sweet potatoes, they are very high in fiber but very low in calories. And at the same time, the fiber that you're consuming makes you feel full, and it's also good for your digestive system. So you have basically 3 benefits of high fiber food. And now let's combine what I just shared about fat with you and what I shared now with you about fiber. And this combination leads you to the perfect diet for weight loss. And that's the keto diet. The keto diet is high in fat, but not trans fats, monosaturated fats. And the keto diet is very low in carbohydrates, but also very high in fiber. And the keto diet is the only diet that I recommend for your weight loss and if you want to burn belly fat. And if you want to get your personal keto diet plan, then you can go to loseweightpodcast.com/diet, or you can click on the first link in the description. And you can also, or let's say you should also, say no to alcohol, at least to large amounts of alcohol. There's been one very interesting study that involved more than 2,000 participants, and the results of this study surprised me. They really surprised me, because I expected that people who drink alcohol regularly gain more weight than people who don't drink alcohol regularly. But what the study showed is that those people who drink alcohol daily but averaged less than 1 drink per day had less belly fat than those who drank less frequently but consumed more alcohol on the days they were drinking. And I think personally that the results show that when you drink a lot of alcohol, not only does it mess up your metabolism and thereby also your digestive system, but it also leads to hunger rushes, what I call hunger rushes. It's probably not the grammatically correct way of saying it, but I think it's a great way to say it. You have these rushes of hunger, like you drink alcohol, you drink 3 beers, 4 beers, and then you want to eat, and you don't have any feeling of being full, because the alcohol not only messes with your inhibition in general, for example. I mean, a lot of people, when they drink a lot, they are way more likely to hook up with people they don't even want to hook up with. But at the same time, you're also way more likely to eat stuff that you don't even want to eat. That's why it's important that you don't get drunk. I mean, it's also good for your health overall, for your physical health and your mental health. But this study clearly showed that if you consume large amounts of alcohol, even if it's not regularly, this has a tremendously negative effect on your body's ability to lose fat. But what's good, and this is also related to the keto diet that I just shared with you, is to eat a high protein diet. And yes, like I just said, again, I have to mention the keto diet because it's really that good for weight loss. And like I said before, if you want to get your custom keto diet plan, just click on the first link in the description or go to loseweightpodcast.com/keto. And many studies prove that people who eat more protein tend to have less abdominal fat than those who eat a lower protein diet. And one reason for that is that protein allows your body to build lean muscle mass. And whenever your body builds lean muscle mass in a certain area, then in this area it's easy for your body to lose weight and to burn fat. And there's been 2 studies that really caught my attention. The one study is called Protein Intake is Inversely Associated with Abdominal Obesity in a Multi-Ethnic Population, which showed, as the title already reveals, that protein intake is inversely associated with abdominal obesity. In other words, the people who consume more protein are, in general, less obese. And the other study that caught my attention is called Intake of Macronutrients as Predictors of 5-Year Changes in Waist Circumference. And this study came to the exact same conclusion. And if you are interested in getting rid of belly fat, then you should throw the Coke and the Fanta and all the other soft drinks out of the fridge, out of the window, out of your life. Avoid sugar-sweetened beverages, because sugar-sweetened beverages are loaded with fructose, which can make you gain belly fat and which is in general not good for your health. In fact, in one 10-week study, the researchers came to the conclusion that people who consumed high fructose beverages gained significant amounts of abdominal fat in comparison to people who didn't consume these beverages. I mean, to be honest, from the research I did, I could have already come to that conclusion without a study, but this study already proved it. And in fact, I once watched a documentary about Peru, I think it was Peru, where people gain so much weight and develop diabetes just because Coke is cheaper than water. So that's the result of these soft drinks. And you should also be careful with too much fruit juice, because drinking large amounts of fruit juice can possibly carry the same risk for abdominal fat gain as the sweet beverages that I just talked about. So many people believe, oh yeah, it's fruit juice, that's amazing, oh, it's healthy. I mean, not only do most fruit juices that you can buy in the supermarket also contain fructose, they actually put sugar on top to the already sweet fruit juice. That's the first reason why you have to be careful and why you have to read the label very carefully. But when you think about it, 240 milliliters of unsweetened apple juice contain about 24 grams of sugar, which is already a very high amount of sugar. So be careful. But what you can say yes to is probiotics, because probiotics can help you to get rid of belly fat. Researchers have found that different types of bacteria play a role in weight regulation, and that having the right balance of these gut bacteria can help with weight loss, including loss of belly fat. And there's one weight loss supplement that I recommend. In fact, it's the only weight loss supplement I recommend to you. And this supplement is based on probiotics. It's based on these miracle molecules. And one of the ingredients, for example, is Bacillus subtilis. And in a study from 2017, subjects who were given Bacillus subtilis saw significant drops in body fat percentage within just days of taking it. And in a study from 2019, researchers found that Bacillus subtilis produces an important short-chain fatty acid, which has the power to switch off fat-storing genes and drastically lowers hunger hormones in your body. And of course, this was just one of the many amazing ingredients in this supplement. And if you want to find out more about this supplement, you can go to loseweightpodcast.com/video, or you can also click on the second link in the description. And if you prefer reading about all the science behind this incredible supplement, then you can also go to loseweightpodcast.com/letter. That's loseweightpodcast.com/letter. and then you can give intermittent fasting a shot. Intermittent fasting, for example, consists of 16 hours of fasting, and then you eat all your food within an 8-hour period. And in a review of studies on intermittent fasting, people experienced a 4 to 7% decrease in abdominal fat within 6 to 24 weeks. So maybe you want to give it a shot. But if you say, no, I don't want to do any intermittent fasting, I love my breakfast, I love my lunch, I love my dinner, then you can of course also, and that's something that I highly recommend, give these miracle molecules a try. You have nothing to lose, and try the weight loss supplement that I recommend, the only weight loss supplement that I recommend to you. And again, you can find out more about it if you click on the second link in the description, or you go to loseweightpodcast.com/video to watch the video, or you go to loseweightpodcast.com/letter to read about the science behind the supplement. And the last point I want to mention, which is so important, I want you to believe in yourself and in your body's ability to burn belly fat. I want you to celebrate small progress, and I want you to believe in yourself. And with the tips I just shared with you, and also with the custom keto diet plan that you can get, so that you can then start cooking delicious meals that help you to get rid of belly fat, and also with the weight loss supplement that I just shared with you, that you can invest in so that you have even more support on your weight loss journey. With all these resources, you will soon be able to burn belly fat. So please continue to believe in yourself and in your body's ability to burn belly fat.